Hello there, I believe we're live in the right place. Let me just double check. It's always good to know that we're in the right place. Yeah, looks as though we are, so that's good. Okay, if you're joining me, then do drop a comment in the comments field. Or if you catch this on replay or on YouTube or anything, then do post a comment, let me know that you've been watching, and yeah, just say hi so I can have some idea of who is watching out there. Okay, last week was a nightmare, really poorly towards the end of the week, so just about the last few days have been better. You can still see the lovely dark circles under my eyes from not having enough sleep. Hopefully they're not too bad with all the makeup I've got on. Today's demonstration is, I don't even know what it's called, it's just a really quick and easy fancy fold. I was umming and ahhing what to do, whether to do a fancy fold, whether to do one of the new kits, whether just to hop on and do a bit of a sneak peek of all the new products that or some of the new products I've got. I've got another load on the way, so yeah, when you're poorly you tend to look through catalogues and things and order more stuff, but there we go, makes me happy. Right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to just do this fancy fold, so I'm going to have to turn the screen round, and then I can show you the card and we can go from there. Okay, bear with me one moment. That's a very nice picture of my husband's van and some of my lights. I'll do it. Oh look, sneak peek, this is some new product. I am planning on doing I'm going to pop on maybe later, I'm not quite sure yet, I've got to see how things work out over the next few hours, but I'm going to pop on at some point either today or tomorrow and do a quick live and just show you some of the stuff that I've already got. Won't be able to show you the inside of the catalogue obviously until May when it launches, but you can have a look at some of the bits that I've already received, and hopefully it'll give you a bit more of an idea of some of the changes that are in there. Anyway, this is the card that we're going to make today. It's very simple. We've got a panel on the back, haven't stamped on it, it's just to write on. You could stamp on it, you could put a panel the other side, you could put the panel in the middle, up to you how big your writing is and what you want to put on there. A couple of different things I've done with this one. This stamp is the happy birthday from the confetti party kit, and in order to, obviously it's a longer stamp than that is, see, so in order to get that in there I stamped the happy bit and then masked the happy off and then stamped the birthday. Not going to use that one at the moment for this next card, but I thought I'd just explain where that stamp came from and how I got it to that size. Okay, so my favourite suite at the moment, I am so pleased that it's carrying over into the annual catalogue, the papers as well, which is amazing because we've never carried papers over, certainly not in the 10 years I've been doing it. So I was really pleased that I didn't have to go rushing to buy another load of papers. But yeah, so the papers, these dies, the Perennial postage dies, the lavender, painted lavender stamp set and dies are all going to be in the new catalogue, and these lovely gems. The only thing that will be different when they're in the new catalogue is that you won't get the bundle saving on the dies and the stamp set. So yeah, so this is the stamp set, and these are the dies. See, some of them are like, these are just dies that you cut out, whereas other bits, and these are as well, other bits go with the stamps. Okay, but you know, at the moment you can get these. They're 44-ish pounds for the bundle, which is you know, you've got a saving of 10% on there. When the new catalogue goes live, they will go up to I think it's £49 for the pair. So you know, if you are thinking about getting that set, then it's always worth getting it before the price increases. Okay, there are also other price increases going on from the beginning of May. These are some of the die cuts that I've done. Yeah, so from the beginning of May, things like cardstock, ink refills. I'm trying to think what else off the top. There's quite some few little bits. I have put a post on, but I'll have to look it all up again. Ink pads aren't going up, so that's really good. Envelopes will be going up. So if you love our envelopes like I do, you know, these are, they come in packs of 40, but they're amazing quality. You know, so good quality. I've bought a few extra packs because they are going up. It's the cost of paper, cost of shipping, cost of just making stuff. It's like everything else, isn't it? It all goes up. And the last couple of years we've had some, you know, we've had to have quite a lot of price increases with the cost of living and the rates of inflation and stuff. So Stampin' Up have been really good. They've only added the prices, you know, put the prices up when they've really desperately had to, and only by as much as they have to. They're not a company that just puts the price up for the sake of it, which you know, is really good. Okay, so this is the card style we're gonna make. Not really got a name for it. It's just, I saw it's a while ago now, I saw it on another, or a similar type thing on another demonstrator's archives, and I thought, okay, I'm not going to look at measurements. I'm just going to, because I think she had it in centimetres, and I generally tend to work in inches and provide centimetres, so I just basically come up with the measurements to suit me and my making. Okay, so I can just pop those bits out of the way for a moment. I'm using Pretty Peacock. I think this is a gorgeous colour, and I'm just going to get my scoreboard, because I much prefer, even though the trimmer has got a scoring blade, I much prefer using my scoreboard. So, you know, if you haven't got one of these, it's really worth it. And you can get a piece that sits in here that's got the metric measurements if you use centimeters. Okay, so the card base itself is 8 inches by 5 3/4, and that measures 20.4 centimeters by 14.6. centimetres, and it's going to be scored at 2 inches, 3 1/4, 4 3/4, and 6. Okay, so that's it. All the scoring. That's all you need. Okay, and let me just find my bone folder. Okay, so you're gonna fold valley, mountain, mountain, valley. Okay, so for those of you that haven't seen the scoring or haven't heard the scoring of trying to think what of the bends before, this is a valley bend because it's obviously going down like a valley. That's a mountain fold. Okay, so that's the basic card base. Really simple, as I said. Now that's in centimetres. The scoring is 5.1, 8.3, 12.1 and 15.3. Okay, so let me just pop some of these bits out the way. We then have the need for 3 pieces of designer series paper. You need 2 off for these panels, and they are 1 3/4 inches by 5.5. And just as I stick these on, I will just get you the other centimetre measurements. Just bear with me, my arm's covering it up. So that's 2 off at 4.5 by 14 centimetres. We'll stick these on first. Okay, then the middle panel, or the middle piece of DSP, is 4 1/4. No, it's not. I'm reading the wrong measurement. Sorry, it's 1 1/4 again by 5.5, and that's the inches. And that works out as 3.2 centimetres again by 14 centimetres. Okay, so I'll just pop that one out the way for a moment. Now they're all stuck. This is my white piece, which is the same size as the bigger DSP for putting on the back shortly. Now, on both of my cards, I'm using the Perennial postage dies, and this is the second largest one, so you've got another one above that. But if you don't have those, and you just want to do a squarish or rectangular layer, they're 4.5 inches by 3 1/4, which is 11.5 by 8.3 centimetres. And then I've got another piece of designer series paper, I'm using a different one this time to go on the front, just to add a bit of contrast. And that is 4¼ inch by 3 inches. Obviously 3 inches this way. So just make sure when you're cutting your DSP that you do it in the right direction. Okay, and that literally just sits really nicely onto that Perennial postage die. Okay, so you've just got a nice little layer of the postage edge all the way round. That piece of DSP in centimetres is 10.8 by 7.6. Okay, so now this is one of the smaller, I don't know whether you've seen these, you get them out, the Perennial postage dies. There's lots of them. Obviously this was the one that I've used for the matte. You've got this bit here which you can use for making it into a tag, and this bit. This one is like an embossing, so it's almost like it's like a stamp, a franking machine, you know, like when you on a letter where you've had it come through the post. I can't think of the word. I think my brain's still a bit addled after being poorly. But yeah, so that embosses the image, and it's got a butterfly in the middle, and then you've got some squares and you've got the rectangles, and this one is just on 2 ends, so it's I don't know, a bit more like a label maybe, or a I don't know, I honestly don't know. Anyway, so I'm going to stamp just for you on here, just because I wanted something quite plain. And this is out of the Heartfelt Hexagon dies. No, Heartfelt Hexagon stamps. Just want to make sure that I get it roughly straight ish. Okay, so that's as simple as that. And then now I've got a butterfly. I'm not sure yet whether I'm going to use that, and I've got some of these sprigs. I thought I might add them on, put that, but I don't know whether you've noticed, if you've got these, I tend to cut off the lavender stems a little bit. I just find them a tiny bit too long for what I want. Okay, so I'm just going to sort of layer those just to give it a bit of extra. Don't need much glue. Try not to cover up these gorgeous little butterflies. Put a bit on there just so that it's got something to adhere to. And then this is the smaller one, so it's you get the big and the little ones of these on one of the dies, and I cut a load up, so it's I can just mix and match them. Right, I want some little dimensionals. I'm just going to pop this on with dimensionals first of all. Okay, so that's those. I might do, actually I will do the butterfly. I just need to get my, just get some blending brushes. A blending brush and the ink. Ooh, this is gorgeous grape ink. Got to just be careful of the little antennae. They're ever so delicate. You can do them as yeah, you can add other colours. You can do it as dark or as light as you like. So that's that. I'm going to add a little bit of Winker Stella because yeah, I do like my Winker Stella, and it just gives it a little bit of a different look. Bit of glitter, but also if you can see, it's sort of, let me see if I can find something to put that against. Can you see the glittery, I don't know whether it's showing up very well, but anyway, it has a glittery effect on it, but also it sort of takes some of the colour off, so you just need to clean your Winker Stella afterwards. It's almost just like changing it to a bit of a different colour, really. So it's a bit, now it's a bit bobbly. Different colours, and we'll just wipe that off. Okay. And just leave that a moment to dry. And again, I'm not going to write on here or stamp on here because, you know, a for you card could be for anything, couldn't it? A thank you, a birthday, a get well, literally anything. Just even a note saying that you were thinking of somebody, I suppose. A bit of happy mail. Make sure I've not got any ink on my fingers. Okay, so that's just going to go on the one side there. And while I'm letting that dry, I'm going to, this is roughly about 5 scoops each side. So I'm going to pop the glue on this bit, and then 2, 4, 5, 2, 4, 5. I can roughly doing it by eye, so it's might not be exact, but it's close enough. Then I'm just going to bend him a little bit and pop a bit of glue just down his centre. And he will stand up a bit then. Okay. Now, instead of using my lovely purple ones, I'm going to use these Pretty Peacock. So they're adhesive backed sequin trios. So you've got white Pretty Peacock, and then I think this one is a shade of berry, I want to say berry burst, but I'm not sure. I think it is, but anyway, we're going to use the green ones. So find my take your pick tool, and I'm going to lie it flat. I just want to add a little bit of sparkle. Okay, so let's move those out the way. That's it, that's the card finished, and it'll stand up like so. I'll show you how it folds up on this one because there's no wet glue, but it literally just folds in, and then that will fit into a standard Stampin' Up envelope. You could probably make it fold a different way, but that seems to be the way it likes to fold. Okay, so that's it. So thanks for joining me. I will put all the measurements and everything up on my blog over the next day or so, and on YouTube. So say if you're watching this on the replay or on YouTube, then do drop me a comment or a thumbs up or something. And if you like the types of things that are on my blog and my YouTube channel and that, then hit the subscribe button. That would be great. Okay, thanks so much. Take care. Bye.